Hi everybody, our names are Jan Wojciech and Jakub Stanik. Thank you for the invitation to this series of lectures. We would like to introduce you to our studio called the Studio AEIOU, located in Brno. After several years of practice and experience in other Czech and foreign ateliers, Jakub and I founded our own studio 11 years ago. The name is an abbreviation of the 5 disciplines: architecture, engineering, interior, object, and urbanism that we deal with and in which we believe that they are closely related and intermingle with each other. Our goal is to look at individual assignments comprehensively and in all contexts. Our studio has a total of 6 architects and civil engineers, led by me as an architect and Jakub as a civil engineer. Last year, we celebrated the first decade of our operation, and we realized that some type of projects, like renovation, still stick with us, and we like to do them. And some are completely new and mostly bigger. For example, residential complexes, apartment buildings, culture centers, exhibition spaces, recreational facilities, public buildings, urban furniture, etc. Likewise, when there is time, at least once a year, we do competitions. And when we are not designing buildings or flying around construction sites, we organize workshops for children in primary school. In the theoretical part, we introduce them to historical evolution in architecture and urban planning. And in the practical part, we approach designing using various methods. It is very rewarding and inspiring to watch the free creation of children, unencumbered by the knowledge that we have. You can find all projects, realizations, and a blog about our activities on our website www.aeiou.cz, Facebook, and Instagram. For this lecture, we have chosen 2 realizations in our home city of Brno, one in the capital city of Prague, and the last one in the countryside in a small village in Lidičko that is in the east of our country.
The first project out of 4 that we are going to present to you is a monogram espresso bar in the center of Brno, which was designed and built in 2017. On a small area, we have designed a freestanding uniform bar on one side, where you can sit from both sides and watch the bartender's hands, whether at work, barista courses or training. On the other side is one large community table. Both parts intertwine and connect with each other. These parts are treated with contrasting materials on the floor and walls, either with trowel or with a wooden cladding. The house is a listed building. It is by the prominent Brno architect Vladimír Fischer. It was built in an eclectic style in 1899. Therefore, due to the time and financial demands of intervention in the facades, we decided to keep the existing but non-original storefronts, with the fact that we adapted for possibility seating and also a storage space. The elevated space above the bar is covered with a stainless steel orthogonal net, on which are placed custom designed and owner-protected shades made of sauces. The net is also used used for hanging, presentations and exhibitions. We kept in touch the owner, who is, by the way, one of the best barista in Czech Republic. We used to buy the coffee to our office and to have meeting over there.
The second project that we want to show you is Villa Triangle. The building was finished in 2020 and we started to work on it in 2017. The house is situated in a quiet residential area in Brno. The original building used to have 2 floors and a cellar and a non-residential attic. However, the new owners did not like this layout, so the whole house was modernized and the layout changed considerably. The newly implemented solution is custom-made and includes a number of atypical details and construction principles. The 2 main recurring themes in the whole project are the motif of triangle and bamboo larch, features defining the new parts of the house. While great emphasis was put on non-traditional layout, the house was also designed to meet practical requirements of a modern family of 5. Some major changes were made on the ground floor. The entrance to the porch was relocated. The main load-bearing walls were broken through, and the original separate rooms merged into one. This created an impressive and airy social space with a kitchen, dining area, and a living room. The fireplace, that is the heart of the house, is situated at its center. The corner has large structural glazing, partly covered by a bamboo sunshield, and provides access to the garden as well. The original wood house staircase was removed and replaced with a new one, a steel structure with a wood paneling. It connects the main entrance with the hallway on the first floor, from which you can access the bathroom with a bathtub and shower. Also, there is access to the toilet room, children's bedrooms, and the room for the guests. Another wood staircase will take you to the residential attic. The new function of the attic, which now also has a bedroom and a bathroom, is clearly manifested through prominent facade features. The material used for the garden dormer in the bedroom is matched to the material of the existing mansard. On the other hand, the original brick gable of the side track was replaced with a glazed wall and a bamboo sunshield, showing that the attic is now used as a living space. The replacement of the original roof truss with steel rafters and anchors in the floor turned the previously unused attic into a large open space. The main track is now connected to the side one, with a new bedroom situated where both tracks meet. From this bedroom, you can access to the bathroom with a fully glazed entrance and shower. Privacy is ensured by the bamboo sunshield. At the end, I like to say the central motif is triangle. It was used many times. and it can be found in the decoration of the interior as well as exterior of the whole house. You can see it in every room, although the number and size of the triangle features may vary. The motif is clearly visible particularly in the wood paneling and in ceramic tiles, in the parquet solid wood floor, or in various pieces of furniture, and also their handles or in the black and white cement floor tiles, which were custom made using traditional metals.
Another project is the reconstruction of the Malone Technologies office in a classic administrative building in Prague. The proposal consists in preserving the existing principle of an open office together with the addition of new functional spaces, which are materially and spatially defined in the shape of cylinders. These volumes are placed in contrast to the workplaces in the middle of the layout. The rounded shapes respond to the triangular floor plan and create a subtle transition between the work and multi-purpose zone. Apart from the functions inside the cylinders, they also create areas for variability use in close proximity. For example, relaxing seating, areas for gathering or company presentations and exhibitions. At the same time, they are also a security filter to preserve privacy in the workspace. Last but not least, the functions and the overall visual are complemented by a diverse range of materials, both in terms of color and haptic variety. The imaginary heart of research and development is a brainstorming and relaxation room with a dining room in the middle of the layout. That's why the wall covering were made of different materials, tactile, unusual, both inside and outside carpet covering. Other volumes are made of translucent polycarbonate, wood, plasterboard or glass, creating an industrial harsh and hard environment with rounded and soft volumes inside was the intention from the very beginning. Simple and color-neutral materials on the tables, floor, walls, with acknowledged installations on the ceiling should have contributed to this at most.
The last project that we want to present is Parish Community Center in Lidečko. It was finished in 2022 and we started working on it in 2018. The project deals with the reconstruction of the rectory, which is from the 16th century, and the design of the community hall. Both buildings are included in the parish center of the Roman Catholic Church in Lidečko. The community hall is floor space, which is already completed, and a reconstruction of the rectory is a second phase, which is still unfinished. The construction modifications respond to the relocation of functions within the building and adapt their availability to best suit the new requirements. The community hall conceptually closes the plot, connects its parts, and creates a space for outdoor activities. There is a symbolism in the concept of architecture, as a process path underlines the meaning and purpose of the building. The beginning is representative public space, which is in front of the church, and used for church and community gathering. The path follows around the covered public space, and then outdoor vestibule to the rear terrace, including the torso of the former farm wall. The terrace offers a place for the parish, for example, ceremonies, exhibitions, theaters, concerts, and etc. And for the municipal associations and organizations as well. In the space between the parish center and the church, there is the main gathering of people from the nearby and more distant circle of the local community as well. The covered area is designed to function even in the bad weather, especially in this region. For the region is very typical rainy and windy weather. The center, which is variable in layout, is structural design as a brick building with traditional shingle cladding made of larch. The outer part consists of a column purling construction made of fir and spruce wood, and the terrace is large. Curved trusses are made of spruce glued elements. Cladding is a split shingle from Czech larch on a wooden grid. The roof, with a coating of painted aluminum sheet, forms an independent shell above the ceiling of the hall, creating an outdoor storage space. The structure of the hall is made of ceramic shards. The building is technically and technologically independent of the operation of the existing rectory. For example, rainwater is diverted from the roof by the troughs made of massive larch. The main trough drains into an ornament fontaine in the center of the gravity of the outdoor gathering area. The building was built on the site of the original culture center from the 1960s. At the beginning, people didn't like so much this building, but finally now they are very happy that the building is the variable and also modern. By the way, the building won the Grand Prix Architects 2022 award in the new building category. Now there is a short movie about this building, and thank you for your attention. Bye.